If you're getting divorced in your 50s or 60s, this is not just a legal situation. This is one of the biggest financial decisions you're going to make for the rest of your life. And here's the problem. Most people go through this process without ever seeing what their retirement actually looks like after everything is divided. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 9 most important questions you're going to face if you're getting divorced near retirement, and more importantly, how to think about each one the right way. Question 1. What does divorce look like when you're close to retirement or already there? This is completely different than divorcing earlier in life. By now, you've built retirement accounts, pensions, a home, investments. All of that now gets divided. And the issue is time. You don't have decades to recover from mistakes. So every decision matters more. Question number 2. How does getting divorced affect your retirement plans? In most cases, significantly. Everything changes at once. Assets get split. Expenses go up. Income sources shift. A plan built for one household now has to support 2. The real question is whether your share actually works long term. The third question, can you still collect Social Security benefits based on your ex-spouse's record? Well, yes, you can. If you were married at least 10 years and haven't remarried, you may be eligible for a spousal benefit, up to 50% of their benefit, and it does not reduce what they receive, which may be a good thing or bad thing. But you only get the higher benefit, not both, so the timing matters. Question number 4. What usually happens to the family home in a divorce at this stage of life? This is where emotions can override logic. The real question is not whether you want the house, it's whether the house fits your retirement plan. You have to look at costs, maintenance, and what that equity could do elsewhere. A lot of people keep it and become cash poor. Question number 5. How does a pension get divided in a divorce? This is more complex than most people expect. It's done through a QDRO, but the details matter. Survivor benefits, cost of living adjustments, early retirement options, and pensions are often undervalued even though they can become one of the most valuable assets. Question number 6. What financial mistakes are most common when divorcing near retirement? There are 3 big ones. Making emotional decisions, ignoring taxes, waiting too long to run the numbers. Not all dollars are equal, and once this is finalized, it's hard to fix. Question number 7. Is retiring after a divorce actually realistic? For many people, yeah, it is. But it usually means adjustments. Maybe working longer, maybe spending less, maybe restructuring income. The key is understanding your numbers before everything is finalized. Question number 8. How long does it take to get back on solid financial footing after a later life divorce? The window is shorter. This becomes less about building wealth and more about protecting it. That may mean adjusting expenses, delaying retirement, or making different housing decisions. It all starts with knowing where you actually stand. And finally, question number 9. Do you need a financial planner if you're going through a divorce near retirement? If there are retirement accounts, pensions, or meaningful assets involved, it's worth a serious consideration. Your attorney handles the legal side, but they are not building a long-term retirement plan, and that's the gap where mistakes happen. If you're going through a divorce near retirement, the most important thing you can do is understand exactly what your financial life looks like when this is all said and done. That means not just dividing assets, but having a clear plan for how those assets are invested, how income is generated, and how everything holds up over the next 20 to 30 years. This is where I come in. I work with clients to help them transition through this stage and into a structured retirement plan where everything is aligned from investments to income to long-term strategy. If you want help putting that together, go to the link below and schedule a call. I'll walk you through your situation and see what the right next steps look like. Until next time, see ya.